Hey guys, welcome to a new series that we will be doing. A series that hopefully I can put out more often for you than in the past with our D&D campaign. As you see behind me, and if you follow me on Reddit at all, you might have seen this already about a week ago. Um, I do these builds, and usually I do them as concepts for most of my maps. Don't look over there. That's our episode for today. I lost the audio, so I have to go back through this. But I kind of work on these as practice and concepts for my D&D campaign and ways to make that better. But I wanted to actually take you guys through some of this stuff because I post most of these builds on Reddit, and I want you guys to see more of the voxel sniper medium. And I think that this is a good way to do it because sometimes in the D&D campaign, it's kind of difficult to show all that stuff because it's either on like a huge scale or it's on uh like we just don't have time for it, I guess. But with this, we will definitely have time for it because that's all it's going to be. And I want these episodes to just be like a small intro, a like a 5 to 6 minute time lapse, and then I want an outro, and that's it. I want the episodes to be no longer than 10 minutes, and I hope you guys can respect that, as less talking, more building is always nice in my eyes. Hopefully, you guys agree. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving too. I know it's kind of random. It's a couple days after now, but I just got back from doing some stuff myself and figure I could just hop right back into it. So I actually might just start a time lapse here so you guys know what I'm talking about. We'll rendezvous afterwards for a little bit longer of an episode this time, but in the future, 5 to 10 minutes, that's all it's going to be. So I hope you guys enjoy the time lapse of, I think it's kind of like a river build. Again, don't look at that. Just like ignore me, okay? Um, we're gonna do it's like a river build, and yeah, this is not gonna be a numbered series either. So like, hey, can I build this? So yeah, we're just gonna pop into that build, and I'll rendezvous with you guys afterwards. So I hope you guys enjoy the time lapse, and I'll see you in 5 to 6 minutes. Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the time lapse. As you can see, we put together. Oh man, so my goal was like a river going in with like a lake at the end, but I think it kind of just ended up being a kind of a river end here. I don't really know. Like I feel like the time lapse speaks for itself. Let me run you through some of the things I struggled with. Again, I keep trying to practice my water. Because that is a big struggle for me still. As you can see, I had to run over this a few times to get everything like situated how I wanted and the water to stop being weird. I don't know if you guys could catch it because those time lapses were extremely sped up, but I kept having places like this, which isn't a big deal, but when you have one every like 3 or 4 blocks, it kind of is a big deal. And then we also have things like this that again, I mean, I can do stuff about it, and let's not use that, huh? But in the end, like, you have to go over all the water, unless you're super lucky or really smart about it. With a top layer like this in some spots, not all spots, I've gotten to the point where I can only have to do it once or twice in most of my builds. That's the wrong item. But no matter, like, you still have to do it with most of the places, or some of the places. I raised everything up a few blocks so that I can make the bottom of this not just go straight into the void like we have, yeah, the void right here. We're about 4 or 5 blocks off of the void on that one. And what else do I have to show you guys? This right here, not all the way down to the ground, but I don't really think it's noticeable. It kind of just looks like a man-made structure. And I was gonna put a oh god, what's the word? Another bridge. There we go. Another bridge across this way. But I tried it out with a couple of blocks every now and then, and it just makes this place seem extremely, like, oblong. So I think what I'm going to do to combat that is we're just going to toss a boat in the water right here. Oh boy. Yep, a boat in the water. And if you see, you probably saw this in the time lapse, but I made this bridge out of campfires. And I'm sure all of you guys know the trick with these at this point. But if you put a campfire down and then put something on top of it, and then you're just left with these blocks here that don't actually go away. And they make for a really, really interesting bridge. You can get more depth to a bridge without doing as much to it. And I think it worked perfectly for here because I did not want the bridge to be the main focus of the build. In order for most of your builds, and you can see I've done it with these other builds here, but you need to have like a foreground, which the foreground in most cases is usually pretty plain. So our foreground for our glamour shot for Reddit at least, it would be like right around here, and you can see we have like the trees and just like it sets up the rest of the picture pretty nicely. And then you have a middle ground, which I wanted to be this bridge. And the middle ground I wanted to keep simple because when we're doing something like that, then I still want to get this in the frame, and this, if we set our time to the evening, oops, that's like dead of night, then you see that your eyes focus to like the only brighter point of the image, the build. And this is like this for any medium. You can see like this build is like really simple, and we don't have backs on any of them because you'll never be looking at the back. And now let's get our money shot together here, shall we? This is what I do. So evening time, in my opinion, is usually the best time to take an image because you kind of have the stars out, sun's going down, and I think with this one we might want it just like a little bit darker. All right, what are we thinking? We thinking that's good? Let's take a couple, right? So we'll take one right there, and now we'll take one a little bit darker. I'm not sure if I like this one as much, but oops, right there. Maybe we'll kind of scoot it back a little bit too, like like this. Yeah, for sure. Okay, well, I'll go over those, and those will probably be the ones to make it into Reddit. But with that, I will be posting again the pictures on Reddit. If you want to see like a higher resolution where YouTube doesn't compress it, that's where you can find it. I also might be posting maybe like every 5 or 6 episodes of this. I might post them on my Instagram. So if you want to look at them all collectively without the compression of YouTube, you can go to my Instagram there as well, and I'll drop the links to both my Instagram and Reddit in the description. But I think that that's going to have to do it for today. And I'm thinking we might be making a YouTube video on me changing my skin, because I talked about that like 2 or 3 weeks ago and I still haven't done it. I need to do it, and I think I should take you guys with me for it, maybe, if I have to figure out the licensing on that kind of stuff. But I think it should work. But again, I hope you guys enjoy the new series idea. Not all of our videos are going to be 20, 30 minutes long. They're going to be 10 minutes long at max. That's my goal. So let me know what you guys think of this idea, and taking you through more of the voxel sniper kind of stuff that I do off of camera most of the time, bringing that into the foreground and letting you guys see it. So until next time, guys, I will see you when I see you. Peace, peace.